everyone, welcome back to the channel. So following this colour along again from Johanna Basford Small Victories, the link is in the description for this book if you want to purchase this. I'm going to be doing this cupcake today. Now it does look like there's not much going on to it, it's not as busy as some of these ones, so I thought we would make it more interesting with a cupcake case. So how I've done this little design here with florals, I thought I'd try and do a rainbow design on this one. So what I mean by that is I don't mean doing each of these lines like red, orange, yellow. I don't mean that. I mean actually putting a rainbow pattern into the cupcake case. This will either go terrible or lovely, so stay tuned. Don't skip to the end, guys. Stay tuned, invest. But yeah, I'm going to attempt that. So we're using the Polychromos pencils, my favourite pencils as always in this book, and I'm going to just get the camera straight down and we're going to give it a go. So rather than start off with a white base, I'm just going to pop down a little light layer of the cream 102 just to get rid of that white space. But we don't want to do a hard pressure because we do want to leave room to do our rainbow design. So you don't want to use up all that too for the paper. You want to be able to get your design in. But I did just want to make it so it wasn't that bright white underneath. The sun keeps shining right in my eyeball. I've shut the curtains almost. I left them a little bit ajar just so that it wasn't so dingy and dull in here, but is my lamp on here? My lamp's on. Right, so now we've got that in. I thought we'd just go straight in with this, because why not? Just go straight in with the rainbow design. So, I'm going to start, wish me luck. I'm actually nervous about this because, yeah, I've never done anything like this before, but not a rainbow design anyway. So I'm going to kind of, like, have teeny tiny ones. So about 5, I'm thinking one round about each corner and then one situated in the middle maybe. Who knows? So we're going to start with red, and we all know how rainbows go, and they're sort of like this. And we've got our famous emergency vehicle coming past because I can hear it. So if you want to take your headphones out shortly, you feel free. Feel free, or turn it down. I'm just going to, like a little rainbow shape. We all know how rainbows look in the sky, kind of. And then we're going to go for orange. Now don't be telling me I'm getting these colours wrong, it doesn't really matter. You know the order of the rainbow. That is a noisy vehicle. Is that an ambulance? Police, I think. No, ambulance. Yeah, I always remember, I always think I remember the nursery rhyme, the rainbow song, like red and, but I always said yellow. I always said red and yellow and orange and green. But that's not how it goes, is it? That's not how it goes. But anyway, I'm doing orange next. Red and orange and yellow and green, purple and violet and blue. I don't know. See, I always remember them being a pink as well, but apparently there's no pink in the rainbow. I mean, I don't know. I do not know. Sorry, that was not just an orange pencil, although it was orange glaze 113, and the red was Scarlet Red 118. Getting so carried away with the rainbow colours, I'm not actually telling you the name of the pencils. I need to wake up. Yellow, light cadmium yellow 105. I think I'm going to struggle to get these colours in now. I think it's too tiny, but we'll see. Might only get a slivering of a line of colour. Grass green 166. Yeah, I'm just going to do like a really thin lines. Blow away that pencil dust. Really thin lines like that, because you will see the colour, but I think the next one I do, I think I'll do less red so we can try and fit it in a bit better. Now, I did originally pick 2 colours out for this, because when I actually googled the colours of the rainbow, right, don't judge, and it came up with 2 blues. It came up with obviously just a random blue, like this kind of blue, and then it came up with indigo and then violet. So I think I'm going to skip the indigo because it's technically blue, isn't it, really? I think I'm going to use this light phthalo blue 145, and then we'll go in with the violet colour last. And then my next rainbow, I'll try and make it a bit thinner at the top colours so that we can fit it in a bit better. Now going in with Violet 138 for the very last bit. Oh gosh, this is gonna be teeny tiny. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I think it'll look quite cute. I think I just did too much of a thick line with my red, which has kind of ruined it a bit. I'm wondering if I can erase it with my Derwent eraser, or whether I just leave it. I think I'll just leave it. If I start erasing, I'm just going to end up erasing the whole thing. Right, so we'll just leave it like that, and we're going to start again. So we're going to start again in this corner with the Scarlet red 118. This time I'm going to be a bit more careful. I'm going to have it come in there. So see how we've just put a thin layer that time, and then I'm going to go in with orange glaze 113. That orange is really similar to that red. I think that's what it is. It's kind of merging into one colour. That I should have used a darker red maybe. And then yellow, light cadmium yellow 105. But like I said, I've not really done anything like this before, so it's all a learning curve. It's just a random thing. I've not practiced this beforehand, so it is what it is. Grass green 166. Oh, don't snap, pencil, don't snap. There's a bit of a mark there, but we can get rid of it. So next up, light phthalo blue 145. Squeeze some of this blue. Under, and then violet 138. Pop a bit of that in there. And then we'll start all over again. This is fun, isn't it? Scarlet red 118. Where do I want our next one? Should I do it? I'll do the one in the centre, and then I can work out where I want the rest. I'm wondering, should I do this one? No, not do it bigger. It'll look odd, won't it? I'll just, well, maybe it is a bit bigger. Oh well. Can't resist, clearly. Orange glaze 113. Oh my gosh, stop snapping pencils, Kirsty. It's fine. Blow that away. Light cadmium yellow 105. Oh my gosh, I'm going to erase that line just because the yellow won't cover it up. So let me get my eraser and let's try and get rid of that little line of orange. I'm just going back in with this orange and yellow just to fix it up a bit. There we go. Then grass green 166. That does do it. Then light phthalo blue 145. I think it's got to be cute, this. It'll be a cute little cupcake. And then violet 138. I like the violet pencil. My daughter's called Violet. One of my daughters. I've got a ruby, a violet, an amber, a hazel, and then I had my little boy, and I was like, I'm not giving him a coloured name or a gem name because no, I'm just not doing that to him. So my little boy's called Casper, which people always joke, oh, Casper the friendly ghost, but I hate that. I'm not gonna lie, I hate that. That's why I spelt his name with a K, like more like the goalkeeper. Casper Schmeichel was he called? Was that his name? Yeah, I'm sure that was his name. A goalkeeper. Anyway. Going back in with red now. Scarlet red 118. We're going to find another little rainbow to do. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it this way, facing the corner. Pop the red there. And then orange glaze 113. And then light cadmium yellow 105. Then grass green 166. These are not focusing, are they? They will all be linked in the description anyway. If you're ever planning on following along with a colour along, I do suggest seeing if anybody's put the pencil names in the description first, and then you can pull all the colours out that you know you're going to need first. And then if something's not particularly clear on screen, or if I've not said the pencil name out, you can kind of guess which pencil it would be by looking at your stash, what you've got. Light phthalo blue 145. Well, that's what I would do. But I know not everybody puts the pencils in the description. Violet 138. But I always do it for you guys, because I feel like if I was colouring along with a colour along, that's what I would like to do. I would like to get the pencils out ready and organised before actually, you know, joining in. That's just me. Right. Gonna do the last one here. So back in with Scarlet Red 118. I don't want to have two that are going like that, so I'm gonna pop this one that way as well. So let's try and just guide it round a little bit more that way. And then orange glaze 113. And yellow, light cadmium yellow 105. And then grass green 166. We'll get a light phthalo blue 145. Oh, not another snap pencil. My geez. And then violet 138. Let's cover that up. Hopefully I covered it up. Alright, I'm going to have to have that to the end of the cupcake case because it looked a bit odd. I'm going to get that Scarlet Red and just pull this down a little bit. And do the same with the orange glaze as well. Just pull that line down a bit. Well, there we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go, guys. So that's the case. Now I'm going to do the actual cakey bit. Let me find some pencils. Brown ochre and going with a Naples yellow. So I'm going to use a Naples yellow 185 first, just a light layer. Over here. And then we're going to go in with brown ochre 182, just to give that cupcake that golden brownness. All the instructions say when you put cupcakes in the oven, they're like, leave them in for about 15 minutes or until golden brown. And I always leave them in too long. I do it with everything. Because the time that it stays, I don't know, I take it out and I think it doesn't look cooked or it doesn't look baked, and then I put it in for a bit longer and then I realise that maybe I shouldn't have put it in for that long. Does anybody else do that? Sausages especially, like I'll put sausages under the grill for the specified time and turning them. I'm just going to use a blender pencil for in the middle. Yeah, sausages. Turning them and then they'll be I'll have done it for the right amount of time and then I'll think, oh, I'll just give it 5 more minutes. I am murder, honestly, I'm murder. Right, I'm going to do the icing on this one now, and I'm going to do a bit of a rainbow icing. But I'm not going to use all the rainbow colours because I don't think they'll mix well. But I'm going to start off with the Scarlet Red. So the Scarlet Red 118, I'm going to start off at the edges. So I think this is one of the only times where I've not put a light layer of a colour down first. I'm just going straight in with the Scarlet Red at the edges. So I'm going to do that all the way around. And just pull that colour through to the middle very gently. And again at the top. Not forgetting to get in between those little beading bits. So on this side as well. Pull that colour through. Cute little cupcake this. It's going to be cute, I can tell. And now I'm going to use the orange glaze. So I'm going to mix in some of the lovely orange glaze at 113. Going to mix some of that. So where we've left off from the Scarlet Red, we can sort of get that orange right in there and then lift it off as you come to the centre, light pressure. So again from this side, leaving a bit of space in the middle. We're going to bring some of that yellow in the middle. I don't know what that is. That might have to be erased, whatever it is. Let me just get that spot off my page. 1 second. Don't know what it was, but I don't like it. Same thing up here, leaving a little bit of space in the middle. You can bring the orange through the whole of the white part, like that, but with a very light pressure, so you're leaving some tooth in the paper. And last but not least, we are going to get that yellow colour in. So we're going to put in light cadmium yellow 105 for the whole rest of what we've got left going on. So hard pressure, you can just get this straight in there. Get it straight in. And those 3 colours really mix well. Really mix well. You won't get any muddiness doing this. It's a perfect combination for the beginner colourist, because no matter what you do, them colours will not muddy up together. They will just look perfect. Get my duster brush. There we go. Now I'm just wondering if I want to sort of darken up any of the cupcake case sort of around it. I'm looking at it thinking, would a bit of a really pale blue look nice? Almost like a sky effect, because I feel like at the minute like that, it's kind of just missing something, if you know what I mean. I think I'm going to get a really pale blue in there and then blend it with my blender pencil, so you can dull it back down again with your blender pencil. So I'm going to do that. I just feel like it's not finished. Looking at it with my eye, I feel like I need to do something. So I'm going to use this Skyblue 146, and I'm going to start off at the edges so it's not too scary, because it will be darker at the edges. I'm just going to make it darker at the edge and pull the colour towards the rainbows. But carefully, we don't want to go over the rainbows. And I'm going to start at the other edge as well. It's going to be darker in the edges, so don't worry about getting them straight in darker. And then we're going to ease off the pressure as I come towards the centre of the cupcake case. So I'm just putting a really light layer of this blue in between the rainbows. I think this is going to look nicer. It just looked a bit odd with the just it being that cream colour down. And I'm just going to do a harder pressure under the cupcake, under the actual cupcake as well. And then ease off into a lighter pressure as you come down. So once you've sort of got the colour where you want it to be, you can use your blender pencil to just smoosh it all in. Now I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. I feel like it's finished now. I feel like it's finished. I'm just going back in with the violet over a little bit of that. I feel like I've gone over it a little bit. Go over the violet. And then I'm going to use a gold Posca pen for the little details here on top. So I'm just going to give it a shake. So this is my Posca pen. Just the gold one. I got this in a set of 4 actually. There was gold, silver, black and white in the set. So these are 0.7mm bullet shaped. I'm going to get it going on a piece of paper at the side of me first. Let's see. It's alright. And I'm going to go straight in on these little things. So I'm going to, if you've seen them in the supermarket, the little decorations for cupcakes, and they're like a metallic ball. They're like a little metallic ball. You can get silver and gold ones. So I've just done them as those really. That's what was in my mind, and I thought gold would look quite nice against this orange and yellow as well. There we go. Now with my white gel pen, I'm gonna put some details in. So I'm thinking about outlining my little rainbows. I did Google some images of sort of rainbow illustrations, and there was one that was really outlined with a white and it looked really nice. I think that will look nice on this page if it was. So I'm going to go and do that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to, but just above the red line I'm going to pop in this white. You only need a thin line, doesn't have to be thick, just a thin line to outline it over the top. I'm not breathing. I don't want to ruin it, so I'm just going carefully. But yeah, see how that sort of picks it up off the page and just, it makes it look a lot better. Do this side. I've gone a bit silent doing this. I don't want to make the line go over my rainbow or anything dodgy, so I'm just concentrating for a second. Do this last one. I think it's quite fun to like do your own little doodles sometimes, just to make it a bit different. There we go. Now I'm going to put my details in onto the big cupcake part. I like that. Look how cute that is. So I'm going to put a bit of dotting detailing in on the cake there. Like we always have this bit of icing that's fallen down on there. And then I think, I'm not sure on the actual cupcake if to do a bit of a shine coming from here or just the dotting details that I normally do. Oh, indecision. I think I'll do some dotting details, why not? But do some big ones on the big orange. Almost like a little flower. Oh, I like that. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. So I'm going to lift the camera up just so we can see where we are with the whole page. Get a better idea. See that sun? Look at that sun shining through the window. I'm sat here. Right in my eyes. Might get a good shot of it in the sun though. Look at that. Oh, lovely. Lovely cupcakes in the sunshine. But yeah, oh, I love that one. It's made it from something a bit simpler to looking interesting. So all these ones you'll notice are sort of plain cake cases. Then these are busy ones. So I think I'm going to do all these cupcases quite busy. And then this row down here plain. So it's like busy, plain, busy, plain. That's my plan. That's all I've got going on in my head right now. But yeah, please do hit that big thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. Comment down below, don't be shy. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.